Hey everyone, did you know that due to inflation adjustments, many people will experience an increase in their monthly payments for Social Security benefits, including retirement, SSI, SSDI, and spousal benefits next year? I want to explain what that means, why it's occurring, how it might impact you. What is happening with Social Security then? For those of you who depend on Social Security, the most recent inflation data indicates that beneficiaries may get an increase in their COLA, cost of living adjustment, in 2025. This is essentially very huge news. In order to ensure that your purchasing power doesn't decline over time, Social Security benefits are adjusted through the COLA. You may be wondering how much of an increase we're talking about. However, the most recent estimates suggest that the COLA may be around in 2025. 2.66% to 3.2% indicates you might receive an extra $50 to $60 a month. If your average Social Security payment is $1,866. It may not seem like much, but every little bit helps, right? COLA's price increase is determined by the Consumer Price Index for expectedly. A bigger COLA will come from urban wage earners and clerical workers, or CPI-W, which tracks changes in the cost of goods and services. Over the past year, CPI-W has increased by 3.4%. You may be asking yourself, why is this important? These improvements, in my opinion, are essential if you are currently receiving Social Security benefits or will soon be. After all, we've all seen how quickly prices may rise for anything from groceries to medical care. While the COLA lowers total expenditures, it doesn't immediately offset increases in Medicare Part B premiums. Since Medicare Part B premiums are withdrawn from Social Security income, which typically grow annually, even if you receive a COLA increase, part of that might be used to fund increased medical expenses. Perhaps you're wondering why the COLA is based on the CPI-W, which doesn't accurately represent retirees' spending patterns. This index focuses more on clerical and urban wage earners, which can occasionally imply that it doesn't fully the costs that older persons incur, such as increased medical expenses. There has been discussion over the suitability of switching to a different measure that concentrates more on the spending habits of the elderly. But first, let's go back and discuss why these changes occur in the first place. Social Security is intended to support retired workers, handicapped people, and their families financially. If it weren't adjusted for inflation, the value of these benefits would gradually decline, making it more difficult for recipients to pay for their daily needs. Recently, inflation has been comparatively high, which is why the 2023 COLA had a noteworthy 88.7%. The inflation rate for 2024 is 3.2%, and for 2025, it is projected to be between 2.66% and 3.2%. While inflation affects everyone, pensioners are especially vulnerable because they frequently have fixed incomes. Additionally, take into account the long-term Social Security program's viability. Fortunately, the Social Security trustees have forecast that the trust fund will continue to be solvent until 2035, a year later than anticipated. If nothing changes beyond then, the program will only be able to pay approximately 80% of the advantages that were promised. This means that in order to maintain the program's viability, Congress must take action. There is now much debate in Washington on possible solutions, which range from increasing the payroll tax cap to changing benefits to finding new revenue streams. What can you do with that information first? If you're presently receiving Social Security, keep a watch out for the official COLA announcement, which usually comes out in October. This will give you a clearer picture. Social Security is a lifeline for so many Americans. If you're planning for retirement, take into account how these changes fit into your entire financial plan and anticipate what your benefits will be like next year. Although Social Security plays a significant role in retirement income, it's crucial to have additional sources of income, such as savings, investments, or pensions, to safeguard yourself from the unpredictable nature of future changes to the COLA. Diversify your sources of income and make sure you have a comfortable retirement. For those of you who are still a few years away from retirement, familiarize yourself with Social Security's operation and how it adjusts for inflation. Make better plans. Although the expected increase in Social Security benefits for 2025 is welcome news, offering a little more financial help in the face of rising inflation, it's also a reminder that the more informed you are about the system, the better you can prepare for your future. The significance of careful retirement planning and the continual monitoring of the Social Security program's viability. Thank you for watching today. I hope you now have a better idea of what's going on with Social Security and how it may impact you. If you have, please feel free to post any comments or questions below. Stay informed, be ready, and take care.